Darlene Luccio Jordan's commitment to the common good is best articulated with a simple declarative sentence: I'm ready. Those words speak to her passion and willingness to do whatever it takes to make manifest a project in service to others. Tonight, we celebrate her unique ability to bring people together under one cause as she continues to inspire her friends, her family, her colleagues, and her fellow alumni through her intelligence, her grace, her spirit, and her sheer force of will. After graduating from Fordham in 1989, Darlene earned a law degree at Suffolk University in Boston and later worked as a prosecutor, first as an assistant district attorney and then as an assistant attorney general in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Today, she is the executive director of the Gerald R. Jordan Foundation, a nonprofit organization named for her husband that supports the arts, education, and health and youth services. Darlene's fundraising and philanthropic prowess have helped to transform Fordham, where, in addition to her extraordinary contributions as a member of the university's Board of Trustees, she serves also as the co-chair of Excelsior, Ever Upward, the campaign for Fordham, a campaign to which she and her husband have also made most significant commitments. Darlene, in recognition of your personal and professional achievements, achievements which reflect the highest aspirations of the university's tradition of wisdom and learning in the service of others, I am proud to designate you a Fordham Founder this night. Congratulations. There you go. Whoa. There you go. And you're going to take this off, and we're going to get pictures over here. Right, there you go. There you go. Thank you very much. And the podium is yours.
Thank you. Hi, good evening and welcome everyone. And thank you, Father McShane, for that wonderful introduction and for this incredible honor. I would like to start out with some thank yous. There are some very important people here with me tonight, including my husband, Jerry, my mother, my sister, my stepsons, my daughter-in-law, and wonderful friends. Your love and support mean the world to me. Thank you for being here. It makes this evening even more special. In particular, I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me and stressing the importance of a quality education. I think the hardest thing they ever did was to leave me in the Bronx that August of 1985. I believe the only reason they were able to do so was the confidence they had that I would be receiving a world-class education in a safe and supportive environment. That and the fact as we drove down Fordham Road for about 2 blocks, every store we went by was called Darlene's. Darlene's Electronics, Darlene's Fashion, Darlene's Variety Store. You get the idea. They thought I'd be right at home, and thankfully I was. When Father called to say I was going to be receiving the Founders Award, I tried very hard to dissuade him. I was sure that there was someone else in the Fordham community more worthy of this wonderful honor. Most of you know that there really is no way to change Father's mind once he's decided on something. At that point, it became clear to me that there was no way out of this. I had no choice but to embrace and accept the idea. That being said, I am still certain that there are so many people who could and should be standing up here today, and most of those people are here in this room. Fordham University is so very lucky to have alums and supporters like you. You've filled this ballroom with our most attendees ever. What a resounding testament to the admiration so many feel for Fordham University. As most alums will agree, Fordham was the centerpiece of their educational life. Personally, Fordham ably prepared me to continue my studies, graduate from law school, and work as an assistant district attorney and an assistant attorney general. I had the tools necessary to succeed in my chosen path due to the amazing education I received at Fordham. As a proud member of the Fordham alumni family, I can say with certainty that our involvement with this stellar institution should not end at graduation, but that should only be the beginning of a lifelong partnership. I can clearly remember when my fellow honoree and friend, John Tognino, and Father McShane came to visit me in Boston to discuss the idea of my joining the Board of Trustees. I was very inspired by their enthusiasm and vision for Fordham and wanted to accept, especially since I knew I'd be working on the same team as John. Speaking of teams, one of the reasons for my hesitation was the fact that Father and I have very different allegiances when it comes to sports teams. Being from Boston, you should know I'm a Red Sox fan. I know. I knew it could go either way. Half of you might be happy, and most of you wouldn't be. I correctly, as it turns out, knew that this could be an issue. Over the years, he has taken great joy in reminding me of the scores between the two rivals and of the American League standings. Excuse me, sorry, stuck. I don't know if Father scheduled it on purpose, but he always seemed to have a meeting around head-to-head play, and during the meetings, he would remind me time and time again of Yankee dominance. To his credit, I will say, Father McShane was very happy when the Red Sox won the World Series, and he called to congratulate me. I think he was really just happy that we'd all stop complaining about being long-suffering. That being said, I was quickly reminded of the superiority of the Yankees, and Father McShane came to Palm Beach after another World Series championship win by the Yankees, toting a gift for me. It was a glossy World Series program highlighting the team and their successes, and he placed it right on top of a stack of right on the top of a stack of coffee table books in my living room, where it remains to this day as a reminder of our friendship. He comes and checks every once in a while, so I can't really hide it, because then I don't remember to take it out. Well, Father has taken good note of what it means to be a successful team, and he has built one at Fordham. He is a wonderful general manager, and he knows how to support his team and provide the tools necessary for greatness. Back to that meeting, I obviously said yes. Since that day, my involvement with Fordham has been one of my great pleasures. It has been an honor to assist in some small way and to see firsthand the work of all involved in the university return great dividends. Being on the board has provided me with unique insight into the true workings of the university. I have been able to witness firsthand the dedication to excellence that all people associated with the school display. This is an amazing community consisting of insightful and passionate individuals. Every interaction I have had with Fordham over the past years has displayed some degree of excellence, whether having lunch with students, meeting faculty, attending board meetings, and dealing with the problems that arise due to the complex nature of a university. They have all reinforced my pride in Fordham. Seeing us rise in the rankings of U.S. News and World Report hasn't been too bad either. As a co-chair of the Facilities Committee, I was lucky to be involved with so many of the terrific accomplishments that Fordham has experienced over the years, the most exciting of which is happening right now at Lincoln Center, with the building of a new law school and undergraduate housing and campus center. When completed, this project will be the crown jewel at Fordham. I'm also proud to have been involved with the building of the Gabelli School of Business, which is named in honor of the incredible generosity of our dear friends, Mario Gabelli and Regina Pitaro. I know tonight we're using the word transformation and transformational, and sometimes it can be overused. But when assigned to the impact that Mario and Regina have had at the Rose Hill campus, the students, and the entire Fordham community, that word is an understatement. As co-chair of athletics, I have been so proud of the resurgence and commitment of our athletic teams, in particular the men's and women's basketball program. Many people, yes, little shout out.
It's time for calling.
Many people in this room tonight have provided financial support to the Rams Basketball Challenge, and I personally want to thank you. In particular, I would like to thank my husband, Jerry, a Harvard alum, for allowing me to support this program. Many of you know that the men's team had some very exciting victories this past season, and one in particular caused a little family discord. A little background. Last year, Fordham played Harvard and Cambridge, and Jerry and I went to the game. Sadly, that night, Fordham lost. My husband said, well, it is Harvard. They're a very good team, and maybe in a few years, you'll be able to be more competitive with them. He was, however, very impressed by our new coach, Tom Pecora, and the way that he treated the players, even when things were not going well. Jerry commented after the game on the ride home that Tom treated them with respect. He did not yell and get upset on the sidelines. He treated them like men. That respect and compassion thing just keeps appearing at Fordham, even when you don't expect it. Okay, fast forward to this basketball season. Harvard's having a terrific year, rising to the ranks of 23 in the nation, the highest Harvard has ever been. Well, I think some people in this room know what happens. Harvard comes to Rose Hill, gets beaten by the Rams. And at that moment, I'm not so sure that Jerry was very happy about having supported the basketball program. I am happy to say that for family harmony, that Harvard did go on to win the Ivy League and play in the NCAA. I don't think I could have lived in the same house with Jerry if the Rams had ruined their chances. As an aside, I do have proudly displayed the game ball from that basketball game commemorating the victory, and I know that Jerry's a little proud of the team as well. Lastly, having the job of co-chairing the campaign with Jim Buckman and Jack Kehoe is not really a job at all. It's a true joy. Meetings with them are the meetings you look forward to. It's like catching up with a good friend, and that's what the two of them are to me. Thank you to them for allowing me to crash their party and work for them. A special thanks to all of you in this room tonight. Your incredible financial support to the campaign for Fordham has made the three of us look very good. As you can tell, I have had the opportunity to meet and work with so many dedicated members of the Fordham family. It may sound funny to use that word in terms of an institution, but it truly applies in this case. I can speak firsthand of the amazing outpouring and support that this group can and does provide. I have received so much from this community, whether in difficult times, like when I'm dealing with my father's health issues, or the wonderful times, like the birth of our daughter, Charlotte. This Fordham family is always there. It seems like Father or someone at Fordham knows just when to call and check in to see if there's anything they can do to help. The support and friendship all of you have provided me over the years will never be forgotten. I'm honored and overwhelmed to accept this award. Thank you very much.